Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent, or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This show's a fine taste with design by grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
Hey, how I love that theme song. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another night of Talk It Out Radio with me, Grace the Stallion. I know we're not on like our normal night, but it's okay because yesterday was Memorial Day. So, we had to show and pay homage to all our veterans. So, happy Memorial Day again, even though it's over now, but still everybody enjoyed their day off, their cookouts. Well, I don't know if people really did much cooking out because the weather was kind of dreary this weekend, even though I still hung out. I got in touch with my old crew and we hung out. So I kind of did enjoy my Memorial Day, but I also was working like a slave because as you guys know, the IIA Awards is coming up, which is why I had to make sure I had to come to you guys tonight because we got the IIA Awards in 4 days. I have been planning this show for months. It feels like it's been forever, like years, but it's been a long time. It's been all year and things have come together. The show is June 2nd, this Saturday at 40 North Restaurant and Lounge. And that's on Hastings on Hudson, New York. You're going to hear me talk about it all night long because we got so much for you guys lined up tonight. We got some great guests coming in. We're going to have some hot topics. We're going to talk about the IIA Awards, what you guys should expect, who's hitting the stage. If y'all don't have tickets, oh my goodness, it's pretty much just about too late because we are almost at our capacity and you guys got to get those tickets like now. I'm telling you, if you wait another day or two, it really might be too late. So go to talkitoutradio.com and get those tickets to the IIA Awards. We're going to talk about it all night. We are definitely going to drill IIA in your ears tonight. Our guest is coming into the studio tonight. They are all other radio hosts. This is going to be an interesting night because it's going to be like battle of the radio personalities. Like nobody's going to know when to shut up. Everybody's going to be trying to take over, but I'm going to have to keep letting them know this is Talking Out Radio with Grace the Stallion. So we got 950 Kev that's going to be in the building tonight from 950 Lounge. We got Radio Rima, who is our beautiful, funny, talented host of the Independent Image and Artist Awards coming up on Saturday. She will be on that stage hosting the show for us that night. So I'm very excited that she's coming in to talk with us and give y'all a little pre-show of what y'all going to get this Saturday. Definitely. 950 Kev is also going to be there at the award show. He's going to be doing some presenting awards. So it's going to be a great night, and I think he's bringing Mike the Moderator. That is definitely my homie. It's going to be an interesting conversation because Mike the Moderator, he's like always got something to say. Always got something to say. And Rima definitely always has something to say. So you guys are in for a treat. I need you to tell a friend and tell a friend. Go make y'all a drink. Definitely download the apps, iAccess Radio, or you can go to talkitoutradio.com, hit watch live, and just look at us up here and listen to us live. We have have a lot to discuss, so don't go anywhere, and make sure you guys tell a friend to keep it locked. I'm here until 10 p.m. talking about the IIAs and our hot topics for the night. Big Daddy, I know you just told me about your weekend, right? But I forgot. No, you did nothing for the weekend. I actually did do something. What did I do? Oh, I hung out with my besties. I found my two best friends. Shout out to Manny and Aaliyah. I'm kind of losing my voice. I lost my voice because I yelled at somebody this morning. And then I lost my voice. People always take me out of character. But anyway, I digress. Shout out to my two besties. We were like thick as thieves growing up, you know, and we lost touch over the last few years, and we got back in touch this weekend, and we had a ball. We really showed out. We used to have the best last minute get-togethers. We would just out of nowhere be like, let's have a cookout tomorrow, and we just start texting everybody on our phones, and next thing you know, we got a whole house full of people coming over the very next day. We cook a whole Thanksgiving spread, and we all just have a good time. And I miss those days. And so, you know, we kind of was talking about it yesterday. We all got together, and we're gonna start having our last minute get-togethers again, and just invite people last minute and see who comes through. All right. So shout out to my girls. I did have a good time this weekend, but I also did a lot of work for the IIA Awards. I'm not gonna stop saying that tonight. Get those tickets. The IIA Awards. It's a lot of last minute prep when it comes to doing shows. It's like you can't ever be enough prepared. Every time I scratch one thing off my list, it's like I forgot 2-3 more things that I didn't do, and I gotta put more on there. So it's like my list is getting shorter, then it gets longer, then it gets shorter, then it gets longer. I'm going crazy. So I feel like I haven't had enough time, maybe. I don't know. Are you coming to the awards?
I'll be there.
You'll be there. He's like, I'll be there. You better be there. I got you presenting a few too. So guys, we're going to get ready for our guests. Play some music in your ears. Don't forget, we got a lot of independent artists that are hitting the stage at the Independent Image and Artist Awards taking place this Saturday. Call in and talk to us tonight about our hot topic tonight. Our hot topic comes from our letter from a listener. We got another letter. So this one is really going to be, I think, a little touchy. It prompts our topic tonight. Our topic tonight is interracial dating and the stereotypes that come with interracial dating. So you definitely want to hear our letter from a listener and call in 347-708-0216. You want to talk it out. We got 950 Kev will be in the building. Radio Rima's in the building. Mike, the moderator. And of course, me, Grace the Stallion. So we'll be right back. You guys don't go anywhere. This is Talk It Out Radio.
Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, little nigga bugging me. Just see the bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even pass me that, I don't want none of it. These niggas mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got me hot as a laser, my posse dipping, I raiding. We act a fool for the paper, had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bacon. Put the bread on me, bitch, bitch you bet on my bacon. Pick it flat in the blanket, I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof full of Asian hoes and do blow all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather drown them in Hendrix. I'd rather kiss on my Mary. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take your mama to the Marriott and wear it out. Took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, one in the hand, one in the bag, Look at the cash, look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand. hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can, get high in the limit. Super fly for the Dumbos, 20 slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young bitch. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, about the old hoe with the K-stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. She got that you say you didn't have a husband. I'm a stud, no cuckoo. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Blood dripping from the cutthroat. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, the machine. Guns spring the Ferragamo stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. After life in 9/11 folks. Matte black, liquor clean. Precious in and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience thinner than a pantyhose.
Over here, empty your pockets. I don't do that. You're my principal. You do what I tell you. Get over here.
He's gonna get nasty.
Stay up, fucking there!
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble. Look at the cash, bubble.
There's a life outside I didn't know. Tied up, falling down to an empty soul. And Lord knows that this love has taken toll. I've given all of my love to this broken home. So why don't you lose yourself for me? Why don't you lose yourself for me? What is it that your eyes don't see? Why don't you lose yourself for me? It won't work if it don't make sense at all. I'm so lost that I can't see through the fold. The same stains that were left from the cherry wine. The same stains that I wish we could both rewind. Did you notice that the feeling ain't never gone? Did you notice it's a feeling you've been running from? You wouldn't notice if your eyes ain't falling for me. Did you open up my heart just to take it from me? So why don't you lose yourself for me? So why don't you lose yourself for me? What is it that your eyes don't see? Why don't you lose yourself for me? Why don't you lose yourself for me? Why don't you lose yourself for me? Lose yourself and playing games. Lose yourself, it ain't the same. Lose yourself and playing games. Lose yourself and playing games. Lose yourself and playing games. myself, but I'm constantly finding myself.
This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me and
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent, or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This shows a fine taste with design by grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
Hey everybody, it's the one and only Grace the Stallion, your favorite New York City host and CEO of Talk It Out Radio Show. I just want to take a minute to tell you guys about the Independent Image and Artist Awards coming up on June 2nd, 2018 and brought to you by Talk It Out Radio. I want you guys to go to www.talkitoutradio.com and get those tickets. It's taking place at 40 North Restaurant and Lounge in Hastings on the Hudson, New York. Now don't let the name fool you. Hastings on Hudson, New York is accessible right off the Metro North train. Take the Metro North from anywhere right to the Hastings on Hudson train station stop and we're right outside those doors. And if you drive, there's plenty of parking. So get those tickets today. $25 general admission, $40 for VIP. Visit talkitoutradio.com for more information. Get those tickets and come out and support some of your favorite independent artists like Cadillac Rock, TJ Moore, Mako Girls, and so much more. You don't want to miss it. www.talkitoutradio.com with music mixed by Fleet DJ Tech Time, Red Carpet at 6 p.m. and Showtime at 7. You don't want to miss it. Get those tickets right now. Talkitoutradio.com and we'll see you there.
I'm sugar, honey, iced tea, beauty, brains. I'm just out here doing my thing.
I feel this is my lucky day, March 23rd.
Oh, no, your lucky day's the 24th.
What do you mean the 24th?
It's 1:30 already. It's morning.
Yes, and what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's your birthday.
so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. Shout out to my birthday, the Stallion. Hey, you, what's up? Let's go. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. And you. Shit, I got your birthday lit. Whoever ain't make it out tonight, they sick. Pour it up, get bent. And fuck getting drunk, get drenched. Get turned to the max. Blow it down with nothing but loud backs. Sip lean, pop pills. Do whatever you want, no chill. Hit the club, get loose. Wild out on the dance floor and do you. Let them know you the truth. You can have any nigga you want, you do. Take 3 shots in a row. Now let me see you twerk, let's go. Get low if you want. It's your birthday, girl, have fun, what's up? It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. And you, what's up? It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. And you, what's up? Party like you just don't care. From going to sleep, we deep and out here. I got your birthday lit, so get right. And ain't nobody leaving, we partying all night. It's your day to get it done. And don't stop until you see the sun. And if you trying to get some buns, only see a nigga that could really make you no time for the games. It's your day to shine on these lanes. You the best of the best. Stepping out dressed to impress. You number 1 on the list. Real talk, baby girl, you the shit. Nails done, hair done, everything crisp. It's your birthday, everything lit, what's up? It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. And you, what's up? It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. It's your birthday, so to you. And you, what's up? To everybody that's celebrating their birthday today, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. Now they call me Bobby from the Bronx, from the Bronx, from the Bronx, from the Bronx, from the Bronx. Oh my goodness, Bobby, that was just too dope. Oh, that was so cute. How can I hear that? I'm going to put it on Wednesday on my show, but I want to be able to share it like right now. That was dope. Thank you.
DJ Fahrenheit, I see some of y'all still sitting down. It's time. I need you to get up out your seats. It's game time. We about to turn up. Hey. Turn up. Hey. Turn up. Me. Turn up on these folks. This is where the beat drop.
I spit this fire and the sipping them higher than they know that they ever been. I'm so official, like rapper the whistle. Opponents, they can't stop me win. I been strategizing, it's all in my mind, and I keep up the tightest defense. Are working to make me, but pain never break me. I'm in this life, never gon' end. I spray it cause I'm trying to win. I spit in these bars like a hymn. They ask me, can I just slow down? But I laugh at them, how would I do with the strength? I'm feeding this monster within. I'm serving the public, they den. I'm beating these beats like a savage attack, like I lost all my sins. It's all gonna pay off in the end. It's gas, that's how I get it in. I'm kicking these field goals and only the real know the struggle the journey has been. I gotta set out on my friends. My parents is going to 10. They keeping me focused on my success growing. Make sure on myself I depend.
Yep. I told you. They turning all the way up. The Mako girls. Don't get it twisted. Remember the name. Let's turn up. Hey. Turn up. Hey. Turn up. Next up, a 9. Let's go. This is where the beat drop.
I gotta keep up with these beats. You know these beats better keep up with me. I'm sucking the stars and slash the bars like I'm Wolverine. I gotta keep up with these beats. You know these beats better kick up this beat. It's game time and day, that shall proceed. I'm in this like victory. I run this for accurately, even when these opponents be tackling me. Yeah, I'm a young lady, but they try to fake me on linebackers after me. I make her grabbing the lead. So he's part of the natural
I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It's the Mako girls. They gonna keep turning up. Last but not least, she go by the name of Keena. Turn up. Hey. One more time. Turn up. Hey. Turn up. This is where the beat drop.
I'm going at the phone cause I can. My massiveness out of my hands. I'll be paralyzed in the front of us. I'll repeat, do it over again. I speak in the church like a man. Be whipping up this master plan. We in overtime, got endorsements. I my endurance is such a demand. I'm a pro, I'm a champion, bam. They can't even explain what I am. I got flows like a river. My coat give you shivers. Deliver like a piece of man. Spirit man, humble as a lamb. So grateful for all that I have. But I'm out on this feeling. This game time so real. My fans got me in from the stands. They be screaming and yelling, go ahead. Do your things in my energy bed. I'ma make a pop, can't let them down. Too late to be trying to be scared. When I step in the booth, they ain't press. I still go when the traffic is red. I be conjuring bricks, venom like surface. When they throw it, I ain't a sand. Another one. Prince Ben Rocket. Let go. My wrist rock. The sky's not a limit, it's a pit stop. I started from the bottom, now I'm tip-top. See everything Gucci, flip-flop. My wrist rock. The sky's not a limit, it's a pit stop. I started from the bottom, now I'm tip-top. See everything Gucci, flip-flop. I'm a freshman in the veteran, in the better than I ever been. Right at the gate, it was a cannon, so imagine what direction that I'm headed in. I ride on target, I'm such a marksman, awesome, ain't I? I'm a unicorn when the music's on. So why you tryna hate on me? So you should get gone and move along out of my beat face. I'm in my zone and I need deep space. My hard work is the most. These money trees are the results. I'm getting guard, do yeah, stack of paper like a record. Watch me the ring so ball on them. Pull out the answers on my pillows at the mall on them. They don't want me to do that. They hate the fame, I don't only do rap. So many hustles, I'm getting to that bag. Come on! My wrist rock. The sky's not a limit, it's a pit stop. I started from the bottom, now I'm tip-top. See everything Gucci, flip-flop. My wrist rock. The sky's not a limit, it's a pit stop. I started from the bottom, now I'm tip-top. See everything Gucci, flip-flop.
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we
are back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out Radio with me, Grace the Stallion. I don't know why my guest is over there snickering at my Talk It Out theme song. Everybody loves my theme song. Shout out to Sugar and KTK for my awesome theme song. 3 years running now, and I'm loving it. So I want you guys to welcome our guest. We got 950 Kev in the building.
What's going on? How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm here safely. I'm not sweating.
Well, you're not sweating yet. You know what I'm saying? You and Grace the Stallion's doing. You in my stable. You know?
I respect that, but
it's time to tame that ass.
I respect that. But I'm surgical with this, but
you hear that, Gala? It's trouble for 950 Kev. We got 950 Kev in the building. He is definitely a big part of helping me with the show that you guys gonna be seeing on June 2nd. I'm gonna drill that in your ears all night long. The Independent Image and Artist Awards is taking place this Saturday, June 2nd, Hastings-on-Hudson, New York at 40 North Restaurant and Lounge. 950 Kev is gonna be in the building.
That's what somebody told me.
You gonna be looking fly, right? You gonna step out correct?
I do this every day, babe. So.
I mean, you look cute now, but you like urban cute. I want you to like.
I took off the work day is over, so
cute. Like
we'll find some Italian cut.
That's what I'm talking about. So you gonna hit that red
carpet? I'm a grown man. We do grown stuff things. So. But nah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And I want to give you a shout out because I know when you do these events, and for anybody listening, these things are not easy to put together.
Right.
They cost money. Everybody wants to be comped. Everybody's Denzel and Beyonce.
Can we talk about it?
And we can talk. It's your show.
Can we talk about it?
And again, like I said, you got to support the ones that support you. So if you're going to go to another event and you're going to drop 50 or 100 on a concert, support the people that support you.
That's right.
None of them people are calling you to come on no interviews or give you no awards or give you some opportunities. So stop trying to get everything comp. Respect the game. And respect the people putting it together.
Yes. I wish I could get a round of applause for that. Like, definitely. I'm so happy he said it, because if I would have said it, I would have been mean. I'm just nasty. Like, I think people are so used to me being all smiles that when I have to get nasty, it shocks them.
You can be all smiles, but you still got to pay the bills. And, me doing a show for many years and doing events, I know that. I know that feeling. Everybody says, well, I can bring you people. Yeah, right. Just pay for the situation.
Can my homie get in? Can my manager get in? My video. I'm like, are you serious?
My mama.
You in? I'm honoring you. You really want me to let the whole family in too? Like, what the hell do I look like?
My wife and my girlfriend.
I've even had some asking me, between me and you, can you let me know if I won? Are you serious? If you want to know, bring your ass out there. I'm honoring you. Whether you won or not, you're nominated. You're still being honored, mentioned, talked about.
If you got to ask that question, you probably didn't win.
I am pissed. I hear that. No.
You gotta ask that question.
Time with my sound effects. I know that's right.
Yeah.
But we gonna definitely get into the IIAs, man. We don't have much space left, so I need you guys to really go and get those tickets. It's really limited, and everybody's like, hold tickets. I'm not holding any tickets. I'm really not. I'm telling you, I'm shutting down Eventbrite by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. And then there's going to be more at the door because there's so much more work to keep up with all this.
Big shout out to my partners at CBTV. They'll be covering the event for you.
Definitely. I'm very excited about that.
Touch.
Nigel is awesome.
No doubt.
He has... everything I've asked, he's like, I got you. We'll work it out. He's super busy like I am.
Right.
And he still is trying to make a way to help me out.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about him being there, Caribbean TV. I'm really excited about that.
No doubt.
You guys will be in the building. Radio Rima, who will be here shortly. She's hosting the show. Super funny, super talkative.
Super late.
Right? I'm going to tell on you.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. No, you're not lying.
Like the great Johnny Cochran once said, if it don't fit, you must have quit.
That's right. Then she
but
gonna
the
come
glove
in here talking mad smack. I'm telling you, I know Radio Rima. She's definitely gonna talk mad smack.
Well, where's she coming from?
Harlem.
Well, ain't that
She was
much
like,
traffic.
it's gonna take me 40 minutes. I'm like, that's it? She's like, that's it? I'm like, that's not too bad to me. 40 minutes? That's not bad. I'm coming from another state. How about that?
Yeah, I know. You planes, trains, and automobiles.
Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, guys, it's Gemini season. I hate even saying that. Gemini season. Are you a Gemini? No, right?
No, I'm on the cusp. I just had a birthday last Saturday, so I'm at the end of Taurus.
Oh, you almost.
Yeah.
See, no, you riding that fence. Happy belated birthday,
thank you,
950 Kev.
No doubt.
How old are you?
The black don't crack anyway. Don't worry about it.
I know.
I preserve the sexy on the regular. Listen, I'm on a treadmill every morning, 5:30 in the morning. So it's not even about. Age is age, just a number.
That's
but
right.
But it's some years behind this though.
Okay.
There's no question.
Okay.
If I let it grow,
34 over there, y'all. He look like 34.
If I let it grow a couple days, look like teen. Like, damn, hey, he old. But that's shaving every day.
Clean shave and make you look 20 years.
Drinking
younger.
that alkaline water.
That's right. Did you get a lap dance for your birthday?
Listen, people listen.
Come on.
It don't have. Listen, let me say something new, and I want to say this to your audience.
You ain't do nothing.
I really didn't do anything. I did my show. It was a Saturday. We do 10 to 1 every Saturday, and so I did my show, and then I was taking a lunch. I went to a brunch, and it was rain. It was that. And people remember the 19th was a very raw day. It was rainy. It was cold. I was walking around with a ski hat, and it was like supposed to be spring.
True.
So again, I came home and watched the playoffs. Like I said, when you get to a stage in your life where you worked hard and you've done all the things you can do, all you really want to do is just chill.
Aww. With your boo, he was booed up.
I don't know. Well,
he was booed up. You never put him on the spot. You was booed up, Kev.
On that day, maybe, yeah.
He said on that day. Man, y'all a trip.
Why gotta be a trip? No,
I'm trying to hold off and wait.
Stallion, your personality, you should know. I mean, I could say some things I know about you.
What you mean, my personality?
I said you are a personality on the airway. He just
try to throw me under the rug. He said I can say some things about you.
Yeah, I can, but I won't because I respect you.
Oh my God! What did you say? No, now we're going to talk it out.
Talk it out.
Talk this out. What you can say about me?
Nothing. All I can say
I need to know, y'all. I need to know.
You're a beautiful black woman. You're doing some amazing things. You're on a clothing line, and your son just went to college. Congratulations on that.
He's on his way.
Job well done.
If I don't kill him first.
Well, let him graduate first.
I'm trying, Kev. I'm trying, but that boy pushing me on every level, honey.
Listen, kids, listen. What did you do at 17?
I wasn't doing this to my parents. I was scared of my parents, and when I was sneaky and doing stuff, I made sure they wouldn't find out. Wow. I was smart with my sneakiness. My son dumb as hell. He ain't got no common sense. Like, how you an honor student, get accepted to 9 out of 10 colleges, and your ass ain't got no common sense?
Just exhaling. I mean, listen. Man. I know about being scared of parents because my mother come from the church. Mm-hmm. So obviously my brother Rodeo, we had 2 beds in the room. And my bed had where I can slide under the bed. I was like almost like that inquisitive kid. Mm-hmm. I knew my get out passage. I knew my mom liked to whip us at night when we wouldn't expect it. So I had my little cutout pad. Rodeo, he's a little dense, so he always get the ass whipped. But I wouldn't know how to slide through. But yeah, again, these kids today, they know how to call on DT DIFUS and all these child services.
They think they got options, and that's the problem. See, my son thinks he got options, but I'm gonna let him know. I am your only option.
Are you paying for his education?
I wish I would.
Oh, he got scholarship.
He got part scholarships.
Wicked jump shot.
He plays football, he runs track, and he wrestles.
So he's playing football in college?
Yes. And he just got a late acceptance to LSU. That was his first choice. And we didn't hear anything back. He got a late acceptance to LSU.
That's what's up.
After we already made a choice, he was going to go to Maine to Hudson University.
Nah, tell him to go buy you.
I don't want him at LSU because I think it's going to be too many distractions.
Listen, there's
too much distractions. I want him to go to Maine. It's nice and cold, nothing to do.
And that's going to be more distraction because all you got to do is stay in, eat pizza, and stretch that pole.
No, the football team, they don't play.
What?
They're working out all day, every day.
Don't believe the hype. I played I played in the SEC for a year at the University of Tennessee. There'll be plenty of time for other things. No matter if you go to Maine, the Black Bears. Big shout out to the Black Bears. Where it's cold and what else you gonna do? But get high.
Hey. Same thing you gonna do in Louisiana. Get high and mess with a bunch of thoughts.
But at least in Louisiana, he's got warm weather. It's
exactly.
a little bit
the warmer,
different.
the hotter.
Well, listen.
I don't want none of that. It's too much. That's like going to Miami. That's too much distractions for him.
103,000 people compared to 10 people in the stands in May.
I want him to be like he's in an all-boy military nun school.
Let that boy live. You gonna have him rebel. He gonna,
He already rebelling. I say up, he go down. I say left, he go right. I say round, he go square. I can't with this child.
Listen, be proud of yourself. You did a great job.
Why, thank you.
There's more kids going to State Penn than Penn State.
Hey, I know that's right.
Listen, wherever he goes, as long as he gets education, that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. I can agree to that. If I don't choke him first. Let me keep putting that out there. If I don't choke him first.
You on live radio. You better stop saying that.
I don't care. I'm a parent. I wish they would.
You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna have child services going, talk it out.
Talk it out. No, definitely. If I don't choke that boy first, he'll be off to college this summer. I'll be 1 down, 1 to go.
Right.
And I'm getting the heck up out of my state. I can't take it no more. But I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Didn't you just relocate? Is Connecticut your home state?
Heck no.
So
Don't ever say that.
All right, so where you going now? Louisiana?
From Harlem, and I lived half my life in Harlem, New York, and half my life in Atlanta.
Right.
And then I moved to wretched ass Connecticut. Don't ask me why I did that, but I gotta get a
Connecticut's the black man's come up, depending on where you go in Connecticut.
It's absolutely not. I don't know who told you that. Stop.
I watched a lot of. I grew up on a lot of sitcoms.
Stop believing the hype, and we're gonna get into all that as well. But we got a letter from a listener that I want to get into. I'm trying to wait for Rima to get in the building and Mike, because they
Mike keep calling me. I know we're on the air, but I text him. I even,
what does he say?
this is a great studio, digging the crates. Obviously, big shout out to Showbiz AG. But I didn't know where I was going, so I saw this door. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a kid from the Bronx. I don't just walk in buildings. I don't know what's going on. So I actually called the studio because I knew you was on the air. I text you too, but I said she ain't gonna answer because she's on the air. So I called the studio. I said, let me just make sure what door I'm going into. This says glass. Like I said, trespassing get you 4 to 10, especially in the hue I'm wrapped up in. So I let me just make sure I'm going to the right door. But it's a really nice spot.
Got it right.
It's my first time doing an interview here, and I know Dr. Dre, big shout to my homie. I know he's part of this project now, and it's a really nice place, So
well, thank you, Kev.
Hopefully, it won't be my last.
I'm trying to wait for the rest of the crew to get up in here so we can talk about our topic tonight. We're talking about interracial dating and the stereotypes that come with it, and it comes from our letter from a listener who wrote us a letter.
Before you say that letter, is it any such thing anymore as interracial dating?
I guess there is.
The reason why I say that is because you look at most of the females, right? And let's say they're Caucasian or Italian or even Jewish, and most of them are tanned. Most of them got some body work done. You really can't tell. You really have to see their parents or if they have a child to know if they, because again, if they're attracted to a black man or want to date black men, because I don't. The other side, you can talk about that. But if a woman wants to date a black man, she has a look, whether she's Caucasian or Hispanic. She's got a look that's different than the traditional Becky, put it that way. So I mean, again, I don't even know if that
interracial. It's still
but
interracial.
I don't.
When you're not dating within your race, they call it interracial. So our letter from a listener is, I guess, in an interracial relationship. And, well, she calls it the angry white woman. So it's gonna be interesting, guys. I think some people.
She's a white woman.
She's a white woman, angry white woman, according to her letter. And she's definitely talking about her frustration. So we're gonna hold that letter because I'm trying to wait for the whole crew to get into the building until they,
Did they think you was back on Monday nights or something? That's why everybody's late.
No, they know better. Why is Mike late?
You see, I'm gonna give you a little Q&A here, Stallion, while we got a moment. And I know this is radio, we're just buying for time, but
I'm not buying for time. I have a whole lot of stuff to talk about.
Well, get my man a mic and let him chime in. I'm sure
I got a whole rundown.
I'm sure he done seen an Italian chick with a fat ass that he done liked before, so it's all love. But no, I'm saying you got to train.
Gotten to the letter yet. So
it don't matter. It don't matter. Like I said, we deal with this. Black men deal with this. White women love black men. They do. Whether it's because of the quote unquote the stigma they think we got between our legs, or the forbidden fruit. It's a lot of things that go with it. I'll wait till we get into it to go into. But I got something to say on that.
I'm going to need y'all to call in because Kev about to already make me mad. 347-708-0216. I need y'all to call in on this letter, or we haven't heard it yet. That's why he's already making me mad.
I'm just trying to make you mad.
The letter got me a little... I'm a little... we'll get to that. I'm not even going to give it away.
Probably got a white boy at home. Who you fooling?
Who got a white boy at home?
You probably do.
I do not.
You live in Connecticut.
Oh, wow, shots fired.
Unless you live in Bridgeport.
A lot of
so in Bridgeport, it's the brothers,
A lot of white boys do try to holler in Connecticut. I've never been hollered at.
They want to ride the Stallion. They want to ride the Stallion. You are a challenge to a lot of white men.
I'm a challenge to a lot of men, period.
True, but most white men like the slim, They can't
White
deal.
men can't handle.
Well, that's why you a challenge. You call the Stallion. They want to ride like going to Johnny Utah's. They want to ride the bull.
Oh my! And I think that's what men.
People are asking to
period.
post the number on my live, so maybe you should read the number out.
347-708-0216. We're gonna be talking about interracial dating and the stereotypes that come with it. So make sure you guys call in. We're gonna read our letter in just a few minutes. We're gonna take a quick break and get ready for our entire cast to join us, so we can get this popping.
Give my man a mic and let's just go with the show.
He's gonna just go with the show. We will in 5 minutes when we come back and they're not here. We gotta keep it moving because I got so much to cover, guys. The IIA Awards, we got our news and gossip to cover. So we gotta be coming back in just a few minutes. We got some more independent artists in your ear from Talk It Out Radio, because that's what we're about. Home of rising talent, real topics with real people. This is Talk It Out Radio. We'll be right back.
Talk it out.
NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Know about the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Know about the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. Big stack, big rack. I don't want your girl, get your chick back. If it ain't about that money, I want chit chat. He said I'm not ballin', boy, go check the stats. I be fresh to death, like I missed my own funeral. This was round my neck, I said 20 karat. I know shit in my swag, I be colder than a smoothie, yeah. Red like a jacket, yellow t-shirt, look like studio. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Going nowhere but the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Going nowhere but the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. Give me kryptonite. Yeah, I did it wrong, but yeah, I got it right. Baby say my vibe off the leash, maybe I'm a bike back way. Chasing up the money like my last day. Pushing to the top, so my roots they won't have sad face. Half a million mental got me going in a different space. Wishing for the better, different forms from a different state. Lives that we live in got us hungry for a different taste. People that I knew, they be wishing for a different fate. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Know about the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Know about the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. What about a plan B? I ain't tryna speak on that. Everybody say they love you, do they mean that bastard? They tryna get up on you like a bug under a mat. When you're a walking dollar sign, they don't see blood, they just see cash. Tie your smell up in your face, they come and stab you in your back. Son, I learned the form of gravity, they ain't really got your back. Even though it's messed up, guess who got locked up? When you pay me stuck up, now who the one stuck? Yeah, NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Know about the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. NASCAR. Dreams they got me racing, I'm a NASCAR. Man, my life so crazy like a astronaut. Going nowhere but the space, I'm talking too top. Only too top. Them other girls I ain't worried about. Them other girls I ain't worried about. You say you want better than I'ma do it. Ain't no one ever been this forever. Like a crew always on the corner. You got a partner, then I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 Ain't no whatever, man, it's forever. Like a career where it's on the cover. You got a pilot and I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 The only one that I think about. All them lies, man, forget about it. They don't wanna see us make it out. Sometimes we tired like we breaking up, but I don't see what's the break about. You got your problems, I got my solution. All them games, we need to quit them now. Cause ain't no telling what we can do. I'm tryna count on some meals. Tell me how I feel when you know you found something real. Then when we get around each other, our hearts are increases. Like you got me geeked off a pill. If you take a sip of my potion, your heart will go missing. And I'ma be the one to split. The other guys can compete, I used to mess with them, and they ain't really got your skills. Let's just be honest, man, who is your first? And you know I got you just like I got these verses. Putting rappers in the hearse, man, tell me is your love really worth it? Cause love is also purpose, that we all share. And it's all here, that's why we got trust issues. But I trust in you. Believe I got faith, ain't no whatever, man, it's forever. Like a career where it's on the cover. You got a partner, then I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 Ain't no whatever, man, it's forever. Like a career where it's on the cover. You got a partner, then I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 Yeah. Ain't no whatever, we chasing cheddar, we living better. They gon' regret us, cause we got next up. I love my grandma, but I don't want sweaters. I'm with your girl, she getting wetter. You walk in my spot, all you smell is that pressure. I can go on, but I don't wanna let you. I'm tryna eat like them, nothing no cover. I'm the king, go to jungle like summer. I remember told the heat in the winter. Your girl want me cause she know I'm a winner. I'm the one that hang with demons and sinners. Drop the top, all it take is a button. I'm so hot, ain't no need for an oven. I keep my baby when I go out and pull. I take my baby with me when I go touring. You claim that you love me. Oh, do you really? You think that I'm silly? Girl, my baby ain't talking about giving. We walk in the building, we blow up the ceiling. These diamonds on me looking like they don't swimming. I spit it all like it grow on the tree. I love my brothers till they bury me. Locked up in the chains, waiting till they free. I get her wet with no motion. Ain't no whatever, man, it's forever. Like a career where it's on the come up. You got a partner, then I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 Ain't no whatever, man, it's forever. Like a career where it's on the cover. You got a partner, then I'ma show up. You say you want better, then I'ma do it. Them other girls I ain't worried about. 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 Baby always by my side. She got the gas and I got the fire. Her pretty smile brighter than the sky. I took the car, let's take a ride. They always saying through the camouflage. If I broke your heart, I apologize. Listen to your problems, I got kryptonite. If you don't believe, I can show you right. Drippy diamonds and stuff you like. Make it grin and smile all through the night. I was on go, no breaker lights. Yeah, she always turn cause I get her height. She a piece of candy that I can't bite. And them other boys, I treat you right. Yeah, they did you wrong, but I can make it right. Yeah, they did you wrong, but I can make it right.
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent. Or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This shows a fine taste with design by grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out. Talk it out.
We are back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out Radio. If you're watching, as you should be, download the iAccess Radio app or go to talkitoutradio.com and hit watch live, and you will see the gang is all here, looking like it's men versus the women. Battle of the host. We got 950 Kev in the building from 950 Lounge. And then he got his partner in crime over here that looked like he about to get dusted by these ladies. Big Mike in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Mama. How you doing?
I am doing great. And then I got my girl sitting next to me, the host of the Independent Image and Artist Awards this Saturday, June 2nd, 2018.
I'm excited.
Radio Rima.
I'm excited. I am excited.
I am excited. How you doing, Mama?
I'm well now.
She said, I'm well now that I made it, right?
Right.
Now, 50 Cam was talking mad shit when you was going. I'm just going to tell on him right now. He was like, yo, she late. She late.
Yeah,
she'll be late on Saturday. Ooh, I was like, I'm telling.
Man.
Look, I'm snitching, y'all.
You're a little further up north than the Bronx, so you
I'm snitching, y'all. I'm snitching.
more traffic.
Well, you know. No, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
They was going at it. Y'all missed the behind the scenes. These two right here, they gonna be bumping and grooving before the show is over.
I got love for that sister.
Listen,
you know how that go, right?
Listen, first of all, it's always a man to acknowledge something a woman does, right? Mm-hmm. So he was acknowledging the fact that I was late. However, I fairly made it. You should have asked me if I was okay.
Oh.
But see, a man don't ask if you okay. Woo. What they do, they just assume everything was okay. You was just being naturally late.
Well, Grace told me you was hollering about traffic, so you must have been okay because you called her.
Wait. I didn't howl about traffic.
That's what she
said it takes 40 minutes to get here.
Well, you spoke to her, so that meant she was in the land of living, so she was acknowledging that she was okay and being late.
Look, his friend over there taking a sip. He know better, right? He on quiet.
Let's get hot in here.
It's all right because the better part of the show just happened. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, I hear that. So we got our letter from a listener that I've been waiting to read you guys all night. I want to join you guys into our topic tonight is interracial dating and the stereotypes that come with it. And the topic comes from a letter that we received because we get letters from our fans and they like to share their business with us.
What's the
you know what I'm saying? So our angry white female gave us a letter. I need you guys to call in 347-708-0216, 347-708-0216 on our topic. I'm going to read our letter, so I hope you guys are ready. And then call in on our topic because Kev is ready to go. He already had me ready to choke him when I first
What I
talked
say?
about the letter.
Oh, no.
He on this, is there any such thing as interracial dating?
I did say that if you were going to Mississippi.
Anyway, our letter, guys. So she goes, y'all better, okay. What's wrong with black people? Y'all are the most complaining ass group of people I have ever seen, and it seems like y'all use race for everything. Yes, I'm a white girl, and no, I'm not racist. I have been in a relationship with my black man for 2 years, and we have a kid together. I'm just simply tired of defending our relationship to other people. We get looks, snarls, comments, questions, jokes, and downright rudeness from people all the time, especially black people. I just don't get it. His friends make comments about him being an Uncle Tom and how no white girl can ever understand a black man, etc. They make jokes about the lack of soul food he's getting and how he's going to lose his black card. They even go into slavery jokes about how white people raped their women during slavery, etc. But I don't find it funny, and neither does he. Yet he continues to let them do it. And what bothers me the most, it only seems to be a problem when it's a black man with a white woman. For example, I overheard a group of black women discussing one of their friends who was dating a white guy, and they were all high-fiving each other and talking about how she done came up because she was a white boy. She was like, she didn't get called a sellout or anything. Why is that? She says, why do black people have such a problem with interracial dating? My family accepts him with no problem, but all I get is jokes. Black people preach and protest equality, but get upset when it doesn't benefit them. Maybe black people, especially the women, should look at themselves in the mirror before speaking. This would piss me off. Based on some conversations I have had with black men, I've been told the reason they prefer us is because they've encountered lots of drama with black women. They don't know how to talk to or respect a man. They think they are the man, or they come from mothers who were so overbearing, strict, and in their words, crazy, that it caused them to not want to be with a black woman. So maybe you all should take a look at yourselves and stop passing judgment. If you want equality, you need to give it. Thanks for listening, angry white girl.
Before you, did she say where she's from?
No, she did not.
Because she sounded like she's from below the Mississippi.
I
mean, because again, I mean, it sounds, and it's two forms of interracial dating. Now, again, we just assuming here, but if it's a woman that's taking care of her man because her man is lazy or has some issues dealing with a strong black woman, then that's one thing. If it's two people who are just productive and they fell in love, then listen, love conquers all. But if she's in a situation where she's writing that letter saying, it sounds like, again, she's trying to justify a relationship and he's not defending her, that's a problem right there, because she's saying he lets people make comments and, you know, so
he's with his boys. You know, right. Guys are with your pride. You're with your homies. He's cracking on your white girl. Oh, you ain't getting no soul food, nigga. Oh, you gonna use, and you're laughing it off, and y'all letting it slide.
Yeah, but if that's your woman, then, you know, if that's the woman you're representing and you're living with her, that's saying that you don't run your home. Because if I run my home and I'm the man of my house, and anybody who knows me knows that woman's there because I love and respect her, and we share a castle. So he's probably just living on with her for the money or whatever. I wish he said what she did, you know, professionally, because that might tell a lot of the tale.
Well, they got a baby together. They together. I don't know. What is your take, Big Mike?
Oh, well, you see me. I come from a different perspective. I don't mind a little cream in my coffee.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Don't shoot me. Don't look at me.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. No disrespect to the young lady or to the male in the couple, but I'm a king. When I acknowledge a woman as my wife, all my boys are gonna acknowledge her as my wife, as my queen. Love is colorless, so regardless if she white, black, red, purple, yellow, y'all my boys, y'all respect me. Best believe that same respect needs to carry over to my woman.
Now, fine, that's just your boys, but this is the world. Like, people, she's right. There is a stereotype. When a black man is with a white girl, we looking like, are you serious? Taking all our black? It's true.
I think it's
when
more opposite.
When I see a black girl with a white guy, I am like, I hear that girl. Get his mouth. It's true. That's the only thing I agree with her with. And I'm guilty of it. So why do we have that stereotype? Black men do get it harder for being with a white woman versus a black girl with a white guy. Why is that?
Okay, that's good.
Society sucks.
Fact.
I didn't have nothing deep to say about it. Society sucks. It's unfortunate that most of what she said was true. A lot of people will fight that because they have to defend the fact that blackness is the bestest, whatever the case may be. Not racist. We're just, really about keeping it melanin. I know I sound all crazy and people might unfollow. I really don't care. They could. But the reality of how I feel about it is, first of all, she shouldn't really care about what anybody says because that's your choice that you've made. There's going to be people that's going to disagree with all choices everybody makes. It doesn't matter if you're a black couple. It doesn't matter if you're a Spanish couple. It doesn't matter if you're interracial couple. There's something about her I don't like and I'm your sister. It's something about him I don't like and I'm your mother. It's something about her I don't like and I'm your cousin. It's going to always be something about something that somebody don't like about somebody. So it's not about color. It's more or less about that. But if we did have to go to the color part, when I say I don't care, I mean I really don't. As long as people are happy, I can't tell you what you love, what you like in the bedroom. I know myself.
So it doesn't bother you?
It doesn't bother me because I didn't want them. Majority of the black men that white women get, I didn't want them. I'm being real. I didn't. I look at him and be like, nah, he's not my type.
Right. It doesn't bother me, but I do have thoughts. I'm just like, what? Like,
it didn't bother me
because
him,
you know what I'm saying?
Because there's men out there that are men, that are not androids. Men have emotions. Men have, they're people. And a lot of tainted women of African American descent, tainted women. When I say that, women that were raised in homes where their mothers were verbally abusive in front of them about their fathers. Mothers where their mother's mother didn't teach them any manners and they didn't teach any manners to their children. Right. And now these children are our age and they're running around treating men as if they're androids. When I say again, it's some women, not all, don't hurt me. Right. You understand? But there's a lot more than you see and then you notice. There's a lot more women that just don't treat men
Well,
right.
she addressed a few things in the letter, and the first thing I wanted to address was the first thing that she was saying, like the stereotype versus with the men and
allergy
women.
season.
And like you're saying, not care what people think, but if they're surrounded by people who are not supporting their relationship, and these are their loved ones, and
it
their
does
close
affect
friends,
the relationship.
It does.
Yeah.
It's easy to be like, oh, who cares? Maybe when it's a perfect stranger, you might not care, but when it's somebody close to you, you're gonna care when it keeps happening. You gotta keep living it. I understand what she's saying.
Here's the thing: take your mixed baby and go. I'm gonna be honest. If it
go
doesn't,
live somewhere where it's accepted, right?
Just go. Take you and your mixed baby, leave relationship.
But she didn't say she had a problem with the relationship. She says the people around.
But she did say he didn't. It's like you mentioned.
Right. He didn't
support that. He kept everybody allowing everybody to say that.
She's saying he won't check his friends.
Right. He won't.
Not really. Maybe that's not saying strangers, or maybe
How
it's
would
just
you
his
feel?
friends, his
Look.
close. I mean, people that are closest to you, you do have a hard time speaking up to them. It's true. They hurt you the most.
They don't give you head.
They hurt you the most because they're close to you.
They ain't paying you no money. They ain't taking care of your bills.
They ain't laying next to you at night.
You might feel that way, but a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people value what their friends and family believe and think.
I understand.
I don't, but a lot of people do stress about what their mom or their dad or their sister brothers feel. She sounds like she's one of them. She cares about people accepting them, and why do people even care is beyond me.
Well,
people care.
our world has changed over the last 2 years with 1600 Pennsylvania with Captain Cheeto at the White House. So what we're seeing now is that our world is becoming more stereotypical than what we used to be.
True.
And people just don't know how to deal with that. Maybe that's why I asked what part of the country she was at, because in New York, it's no big thing. I mean, every NBA player and NFL player got a white woman, so big deal. But if in certain parts of this country, parts of this world, it is still an issue. It's still frowned.
I have a girlfriend who doesn't like it.
And the kids don't have identity.
She doesn't like it.
Right.
She hates to see it in a racial couple. She's like, what is the problem? They don't have enough of our stuff. They don't take enough from us. They got to have our men too.
Well, Mike said,
and nobody wanted.
Right. That's true.
Black women didn't want them. They didn't want them. I'm sorry.
Ask Dennis Rodman that question.
Because honestly speaking, a lot of these men that go to white women, they feel as if black women do not support them or want them, and that's where they go. Not everybody, but majority of the ones that do. Just they don't like me. They, if I hit on you and you cut me off, and I hit on you and you cut me off and I hit on you and I'm keep trying. Why am I going after this dream that other people want me to have when I hit on her or she hit on me, she liked me. She genuinely freaking liked me. There's something about being human first that people are not paying attention to. If somebody like you and you like them back, I don't care what it is, make it work for y'all. Facts. We need that as humans.
I think a little bit obviously today it's a lot to do with interracial dates, economic. I don't think it's so much of a color thing in certain markets. Like here in New York, if you work on Wall Street and you're a black woman and you're an educated black woman, you're probably going to see a lot more educated white men than black men.
Right.
Case in point, and this is where I have the problem with it, is that when people size up and say, well, I come from a neighborhood, I work my way up, and now I'm at a certain status, I got to have this certain woman because if I go back to that situation, they gonna take my money or they going to. That's the only problem I have. If you find somebody you love and you love them, God bless you. You're better than most. But if you're dating just because of the color, because you feel like you got to have that status, that's a problem. Now again, reading the tea leaves in this letter, we don't really know. It sounds like this woman cares about this man. She's just looking for support.
Right.
And from what I can devour from the letter is that he loves his woman, but only when he's with her. It's just like having to jump off on the weekend. You ain't taking her out. You taking her to the motel and getting KFC. Y'all ain't leaving, but you ain't taking her out to a sit-down dinner. And that's what I get from that letter. Like, yeah, we a couple, we got a family, but when I'm out, I'm out.
Right. Now, to address what she was saying in the end, which was what struck a nerve to me, because she's saying a lot of the men told her, according to her letter, that they got it from, they got deterred from black women from their mothers being crazy or strict or, that overbearing, angry black woman syndrome that they always try to put on black women. And it struck a nerve because I'm like, oh, we're gonna call her. It struck a nerve, but we'll take our caller. Talk It Out Radio. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello?
Hello, how you doing? Good evening. How ladies doing?
We are good. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Sincere J, and I'm calling from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hey,
what up,
super
Sincere?
country.
Right.
Sincere from
Thank
West
you for
Palm
calling
Beach.
They got issues with interracial dating down there.
I know, right?
I'm from Virginia, but I live in West Palm Beach, Florida. Yeah,
Nice. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to tell y'all that I support everything that you're doing. I like what y'all doing. I like y'all spirit, your energy. I like the way that y'all have conversation.
Thank
and the
you.
way that y'all have conversation is no judgment. It's like y'all sit there and talk about things without judging people or judging the people that you talk about. And I think in this day and time, that's what we need a lot of because,
conversation.
You know, it's a lot more hate than it is love.
Yes.
So regardless of how it comes, it's the way you talk to people.
That's
so
right.
I'm a firm believer in when they say no weapon formed against you should prosper.
Facts.
That just means the only weapon is the weapon that's formed in your mind. So
that's right.
You know, it's a lot of times there's a lot of good men out here that want to do right by a woman. And one thing about it, we feel like, well, I don't know about them, but I know I feel like my woman shouldn't have to ask me for anything. Like, if I'm doing my job as a man, everything should be straight. But a lot of times, and I ain't going to say all women, but some women take that vulnerability as a weakness.
Right.
And my question is, you have a woman that, let's say, 45, and I have a woman that's 29, but I know that I like her way more than she likes me. She makes progress, but my question is, I just want to know, is passion something that can grow? Because I see couples together, and it's like, you can look at them and tell they need to go get a room. But, you know, me, myself, that's what type of passion I want. And I'm not getting it right now. I think, like, that I don't look for something else.
Okay, I didn't hit a little
Boost
the end.
Mobile.
He said Boost Mobile. Well, thank you, caller, for sharing. Definitely some good stuff.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Thank you, Sincere.
Thank you, Sincere.
Sincere looking for a wife.
Have a good night.
He looking for a wife.
I couldn't really hear at the end, but he's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Women, you know, we always say we want a good man and we want that man's gonna take care of us. And he's right. Sometimes we do take advantages, like we take it for he's a sucker because he's doing everything.
And that listen, let's call it what it is. That happens a lot, and that because a lot of women.
Why you making too many noises over there on that
was
one?
Mike Mizzle there. He gonna get started.
I got something to say about that.
But it's the truth. A lot of women say that they want a man that do the right things, take care of home. But then you get the dude on the street, the fast money, and we used to think that was always about the younger girls. But I see women in their 40s doing, with wrankles and crow's feet, trying to act like they recapturing their
wrinkles.
youth. So
this one.
it's the truth. It's like, like social media has changed the game for everything.
Everybody.
So now people get dressed and put on cologne and shave and go sit in front of a computer and tell the world what they're about, and it's all a game.
Yes, it's not the same. Nobody asks you out on dates anymore. Everything is text messaging, social
courting.
media,
No
none
courting.
at all. There's no courting. There's no chivalry. There's no nothing. It's hi, my name is, can we fuck? Like that is just it. 0 to 10. There's nothing in the middle. What's going on?
It's not asked for at the beginning. What happens is there's two things I want to say. I want to say something about what you just said and something about what you said earlier. First of all, a lot of times, more than necessary, the reason why a man is taken advantage of is because he didn't pay attention to the no. There was a no in there. Usually when a man hits a woman up and she refuses, that is a blessing. You tell her thank you and you keep it moving. If you hit her up and she says no thank you or no I'm not interested, and then you proceed, anything after that, it's your ass is mine. You understand? You're easy. It's good. I'm going to tell you why. Let's give a quick example. So you hit this girl up. She says she refuses you. You say, but why? Can we still be friends? And she says, you know what? Whatever. So y'all keep the conversation going. She's single. One day, you got, she's bored. She hits you back. Hey, I want to go out. You say, sure, not a problem. You take her out on a date. You have a really dope time, right?
I know where this is going.
Hold it. Look, because you heard it before.
I've done it before.
So listen, so she's bored, right? So she wants to go out. So she'll go out with you maybe every other week. Now it's every 2-3 days, whenever you want to go out, whenever you're able to do it.
He thinks he's wearing it down.
And she might even take you out. Hold on. She gets horny, right? Women get horny, am I right? She decides, you know what, I'm used to this man. I don't really like his face, but doggy doesn't have nothing to do with his face. So we could still have sex. So she sleeps with you, right?
Real.
No, real. She sleeps with you a few times. And then one day come, you look over, she's talking to somebody else. And just in that moment, you're like, oh my God, she played me. She took advantage of me. She played me and I'm a good guy. No, you're not. You're a jerk. She told you no from the beginning. She didn't like you then. She don't like you now any more than she liked you at the beginning.
And this is why you have Rikers and prisons, and you got a lot of women who get. And again, I don't condone that. But when you play with fire, you get burned.
It wasn't playing. She said no.
No, it was playing because again, no. If you don't like this person and this person you communicate, you don't keep dangling the cord.
No. She might not like him the way he likes her.
He said,
right.
Can we be friends? Can we go out some? She said sure.
Right.
But at the very beginning, she told him no.
Right.
Then he said, but can we be friends? The famous line. Just so he could still get something. And she said, okay. Then one day comes, she's bored. This friend had offered her to take her out.
So
she's going to go out. Now y'all go out.
Right.
She don't mind hanging out under you.
But this spells stalking.
No.
Because what happens is that person that you say we're being friends,
and that's
in their mind, like we talked about earlier, you said, well, I wasn't ready to receive that. Right. So in my mind, I'm like, no, we dating. Plus she backed it up on me. So right there, you are now in the danger zone. And you better hope he's not crazy and deranged.
Somebody seemed like they touched this before.
Because that's why I'm laughing so hard. Because this actually happened. I have a really good friend, but I told him from day one, I'm not into him like that. We're just friends. But just like how you said, as time went on, he was that best friend. I'm bored. He's always there. If I ask for anything, he does it.
Well, just keep it to a phone and chat.
And then, like you said, out of nowhere, I started dating somebody else. He comes by my house because he always comes by my house. My kids know him. My kids let him in with no worry.
Because that's
my
friend.
House, in my room, another person over, and I hear somebody knocking on my door, and I go to open it, and it's him.
Right.
He was so angry at seeing another guy with me. He charged in my room and choked my friend out. I had to jump in the
play with crazy.
Break it up, seriously.
You play with crazy.
I'm like, we're just friends. Why would you do that? But he didn't see it that way.
Grace, you're a smart woman.
He said the right word. Men will say, I'm a good guy, but they're actually crazy. Do you understand? He said the right word.
And women don't do that?
Hold on.
I've had a couple slash ties in my day.
That's just what good penis do. You ain't supposed to give the good penis away the first two times.
Yeah, true. But I don't want good penis to kill my car insurance.
Listen, I would have never expected that.
First two times.
We've been saying friends, like you friends, and
listen,
I would have never expected that.
The first two times you're supposed to deliver whack penis. When you decide to give her your all, listen to me. When you give her your all at the beginning, you understand? Then you don't give her nothing else, so you give her some mediocre later on. She goes nuts. So
I'm a doer.
He's giving it to somebody else. He's not giving me the 100%. So she go crazy.
Right.
But the reality of all of that is, you understand? Like, before you dish out, just pay attention to the person.
Right.
I feel like, at the end of the day, people give you signs at the beginning of everything.
Absolutely.
And if somebody tells you no, that's the best thing they can do for you.
You're absolutely right on that.
I wanted to touch on something else, but I don't remember what it was.
But with the no,
the crazy guy.
with the no is take the no and go. Don't take the no and come.
Right. Just keep it moving.
And that happens. Sometimes girls do say no in the beginning, and it's the chase. And some girls really do fall for the guy and they work out, and that's beautiful. So it's kind of hard because she might say no in the beginning, and then maybe her mind just not on it yet, and then as the friendship goes,
I say no.
She does fall for
But we
you.
know
And
it.
I don't do
too.
that because I look forward to karma being good to me.
Right.
Okay, so I don't care about doing it. I don't care about hurting your feelings. I don't care about none of it. Somebody's gonna watch this right now, probably watch it like, I was her friend. I had a friend. You know what I'm saying? Really good friend.
We hope to see him on Saturday.
No, you're not gonna see him Saturday.
And Grace will sell him a ticket. Don't be fooled.
I know that's right.
She'll toss him one. Right on the table. But no, I had a friend, really good friend, and I went to look at it as if, because things led on, and you're the only one I'm under. You're the only one I'm with. He's with the kids. Everything.
Right.
We cool.
Yep.
But then I went to have relations with this man, and it wasn't everything, but it was something for me to get my nuts off. So
A hot pocket.
We got a caller. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hello?
Boost.
Okay, there
Next
you go.
caller.
He
So-
said boost. He's
like I said,
I can't.
it was somebody for me to just get my rocks off with, but that was my friend, right?
Right.
As time went on, I tried to see if it would go anywhere. I asked him
Right.
because that was what I wanted to say. Communication is key.
Yeah.
Ask a person, hey, are we going anywhere with this?
Right.
Have you
right.
thought about us?
That's the thing that a lot of people
And
don't
I
have. They
asked
don't
him,
communicate. Right.
I
Right.
asked him, have you thought about us being together?
Right.
Have you? And he's like, I thought about it. I'm like, but what are your thoughts about
Right.
it? Am I your kind of crazy? You know, like,
Right.
because I kind of could think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got him into real life situations outside of the house. Didn't like him there.
Right.
So I was like, this is not going to work for me.
Right.
And then because he didn't really answer the question about us, no, I got love for you.
Yeah.
I don't really love you. I'm like, well then, dude, that's cool.
That means I like
That
the
means
hot
that I
pocket,
get
but
to-
I'm not trying to commit.
But that's cool because
Right.
that means that I can stop giving you.
Right, yeah, right. You
And
made
I
that
can
choice,
go
right.
and give somewhere else.
Right. Right.
But then soon as I did that, he turned into a female. And I didn't realize men wear pads.
It's a lot of hoe ass men out. And
No,
I'll
it's
be
not.
honest.
It's not
Nah,
a whole ass.
Oh,
No. This man was a teenager, bitch. Pardon my language. But that's, and I was
Yeah.
like, yo, why you on everything I write online? Why you commenting? Why you putting things up? I said, you want to talk to me, because I'm going to call you. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I call him. I
Right.
sat him face to face and say, you love the kid?
Yeah.
What's up with you, right?
Right.
He going to tell me, why we got to talk about this now? I said, oh, if I could have just pulled the string on his tampon in that moment. But anyway,
Can
move
I
forward.
jump in for a second?
I think the caller beat you to it. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida.
What's your
You
name?
popular in Florida, boy.
Oh, I was just chiming in on y'all conversation.
How? Okay, what you got for us?
When I first meet a girl, man, I don't. If she tell me no, I go with that. Because your first impression is everything.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Just like the young lady was saying.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I agree with that.
So if it's somebody you've been liking for a while, and
Cause the thing is, you don't want to be thirsty for no woman nowhere, or vice versa.
see, guys in their pride, why is that being thirsty?
Let me ask this brother a quick
Back
question.
in the day, men used to chase their women. They would go after them. They would do what it took
Well, that's what I
to
wanted-
get that woman.
that's what I wanted to
How
say.
come you
Said
guys
no.
run after the first no?
Because if you take that approach with women, you take that approach with life. So that means, I'm gonna have a job. They didn't hire me. I ain't gonna apply no more. Oh, you trying to move out the hood? I can't get my credit right.
If you want to fight for it.
Right. Not fight all the way, but there are signs. But what I'm saying is, if you see something, go for
That's
it.
right. Don't just take the first no. Maybe she's having a
Go
bad day.
go find a white woman. That's
right.
all.
Maybe something in her mind. Shut up. White woman. I'm a jack him.
All right, y'all, man.
Thank you, caller.
Becky with the good hair.
So first of all, let's wrap up our advice for our letter from a listener who did not give us her name or anything besides angry white woman. What is our advice, our final advice to her with her issues that she's having with us black people? She says we complain a lot.
Mike said move to New York.
For everything.
You said move to New York, right, Mike? You put in a PCW.
We don't like interracial dating. We're one-sided with it.
I love interracial dating. I think it's beautiful.
We're raising our black men to not want to date black women.
Mike's a Republican. That's why he likes interracial dating.
Nobody has any final advice for this.
My final advice to her is just stop worrying about what everybody's saying. And if your man don't support you, then you need, like Sister said, you need to leave. Because if your man can't support the one he's with, then you shouldn't be with him.
So you ain't got nothing to say about what she's saying about black men don't want black women because of they black mamas.
That's just because of her environment. I don't know the woman. I think she's wrong for having that thought. But the reality is that she's in a confused state. The man don't support her. She gotta, she's trying to raise a black child. She has no clue. They probably don't have
mixed child, Big Daddy.
No, it's a black child.
Mixed
no,
child,
a black
Big
child.
Daddy.
That child will be. That child is black.
She is white.
No,
carried by her white mama for 9 months.
What do we call Tiger Woods?
She's mixed. Mixed.
No, we don't. We call him black.
He mixed.
What do we call President Obama?
Mixed.
He's black. So he's black.
The only one I call black.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go.
Big Daddy, what are your thoughts on this letter?
First and foremost, I think
Call it.
Her problem isn't really the relationship. Okay, her problem is with black women.
Hey, can somebody finally say it? Thank you.
Because,
That's what I'm waiting
again,
for.
she started out
She had a lot to
a
say.
letter and was making a lot of sense. But then when she went to our women, our sisters, our mothers, our aunts, okay, I got a problem with that.
Hello.
Okay, you can't take what somebody's telling you and call it gospel. Okay, you got to be able to live this thing. You got to know it. Okay, if you haven't lived around these black women and be able to experience what they've gone through, then you can't speak on it.
That's right.
Okay, my mother was rough on me. You know what I'm saying? I was in them streets. She was like, "Your dad ain't around.
Scare
go
you
get
from
it
black
yourself."
women.
You know, but I love me some sisters.
That's right.
It's that simple. You can't tell me nothing.
That's
all
right.
So again, she needs to look inside herself, find out what her insecurities are. And if she love him, then you do what you got to do to keep that man.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't love him, then keep it moving.
That insecurity is with that man, because that man's probably chasing. She probably a slim white chick, ain't got no fat, ain't got no ass.
People are so quick to point out,
He
black
probably-
women are angry and black women are this. But I'm like you said, look at what we go through. Y'all take our men, kill our men, put them in jail, leave us with nothing but ourselves to take care of. We have no choice but to be rough, tough, mommy and daddy. How dare you judge us for that when that's how you left us? We have nothing.
When you're raising a black child.
By ourselves, because you take all our men, kill all our men, jail all our men. What are we like? Oh, you don't pay all our black men what they're worth.
That's why
So
I better not see a black woman with a white man.
See, now you see?
I take it personal.
That's why we take it personal. And that's why I kind of take it personal too. It's like, dang, you guys talk about black women, you say our butts are too big, our lips are too big.
Who says your butts are
White
too big?
Women. But then you go out and you get your ass filled up, you get your lips filled up, you put weave in your hair, you do everything that we do, and now you want to date our men too. I get a little offended sometimes.
But you can't cook fried chicken.
Here's the thing.
Some of them learn how to do that too. Candy yams and all.
It's simple. They want to be you.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Exactly. But that's the whole world. They all want to be like.
What did Paul Mooney say? Everybody want to be a nigga. Nobody want to be a nigga.
Everybody want to be a female nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! Don't say that.
They
please.
do. Don't get me started. We gotta take a quick break. When we come back, we got our news and gossip coming up next.
Great.
Kanye going cray cray. I got my Tiffany Haddish I want to talk about.
I didn't give advice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to give a little advice to the little white lady.
I'm sorry. Before we go to our break, give us your closing advice to the white lady.
Take your mixed baby and go.
Take your mixed baby and go.
No, if
Mike Mizzle in New York waiting for you.
If you're not happy in any situation, in any relationship, I don't care what it is, and even though Big Daddy, that's what he's called, right?
Yes.
Made it very clear that her issue is with other black women, with black women. She's still unhappy where she's at. What people tend to do is complain, but never move their feet. They stay in the same place and get poked or burnt with fire and then say I'm hot or I'm burned up, but they never move. That goes for everybody. That's right. Move. Take your little mixed baby and get out of here. Now.
Well
Any
said.
closing words, Mike?
Mike said, "Come see him in New York."
We gotta take a quick break, guys. Again, we got our news and gossip coming up. Go get those tickets to the IAA Awards at talkitoutradio.com. Hosted by Radio Rima in the building. 950 Lounge gonna be in the building. Of course, Grace and Stallion gonna be in the building.
I hope so. It's your event.
Stallion.
Making people
iAccess Radio
take
gonna
their
be in
lunch
the
money.
building. It's gonna be a dope show, guys. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. This is Talk It Out Radio. Don't go nowhere.
Good set.
Maya is lit. Yo, let's get it. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. Sitting here wondering what it all means. Put the fifth together, know it's Robin, Jenny, Blast, to be in a place that I'm currently in. So many folks just don't want me to win. They try to make me feel bad about my blessings. How you doing, Rockstar? Keep them on, get some wings on on my jeans, they make me feel free. So many blessings on the way, we gotta watch it. Say, don't ever be cocky, be confident. Always told me that my talents are heaven sent. Work hard for the bottom, all the way to the top. I don't never chase the money, I attract the guap. Never thirsty high, and I never compete. Stay laying these lyrics and slaying these beats. Mama said work hard, baby, and you won't lag. Gotta keep going, generation on my back. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. Understand what Drake mean, by this fake love. Folks be back and forth like a board that, never stressing cause I been, bad and bougie. Always ready, but my life is just like a movie. When you see me flexing, high wings, all you know. When I put my Robin G's on, just into another show. My knowledge recognized as 3. Why you confused? You gotta go ask it. When I post social media, jumping like a kangaroo, cause everyone wanna know what baby rocks do. That got me buzzing like a big punk out first. A major key team must really the team of the year. Snatchies, give me that career. They wanna beat me, don't wanna pay the cost. Trust it ain't easy, baby, in the bus. They always saying I spit so much fire. Chase my money long at 30, I retire. That day my favorite day of the week. You catch me out here, watch my technique. Don't have to admit, rockstar the nicest. Keep you on red alert, just like I said. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. People say they rockin', but then they transform. Tryna be your Autobot, but they're Decepticons. Break it down, Decepticon. That's not what Optimus be on. That's not what Optimus be on. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the one and only Grace the Stallion, your favorite New York City host and CEO of Talk It Out Radio Show. I just want to take a minute to tell you guys about the Independent Image and Artist Awards coming up on June 2nd, 2018 and brought to you by Talk It Out Radio. I want you guys to go to www.talkitoutradio.com to get those tickets. It's taking place at 40 North Restaurant and Lounge in Hastings on the Hudson, New York. Now don't let the name fool you. Hastings on Hudson, New York is accessible right off the Metro North train. Take the Metro North from anywhere right to the Hastings on Hudson train station stop and we're right outside those doors. And if you drive, there's plenty of parking. So get those tickets today. $25 general admission, $40 for VIP. Visit talkitoutradio.com for more information. Get those tickets and come out and support some of your favorite independent artists like Cadillac Rock, TJ Moore, Mako Girls, and so much more. You don't want to miss it. www.talkitoutradio.com with music mixed by Fleet DJ Tech Time, Red Carpet at 6 p.m. and Showtime at 7. You don't want to miss it. Get those tickets right now. Talkitoutradio.com and we'll see you there.
I'm sugar, honey, iced tea, beauty, brains. I'm just out here doing my thing.
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have got some time, talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy. Talk it out, sure. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent, or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This shows a fine taste with design by grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
We are back. We are still rocking out right here on Talk It Out Radio at iAccess Radio Station. You guys should be tuning in two ways, talkitoutradio.com, and watch us live, or download those iAccess Radio apps and listen to all these beautiful voices right here in the studio. If you've been tuning in, you know we've been having our hot topic tonight. We talked about interracial dating. We got all kinds of sides of the spectrum in this room. It got a little heated and a little funny, so yeah, y'all missed it. Y'all missed the letter from Alyssa. You have to hit it on replay. We got the IIA Awards coming up, guys. Independent Image and Artist Awards, brought to you by Talk It Out Radio, hosted by Radio Rima.
Yeah.
Lots of hot talent on the stage. TJ Moore from Atlanta's performing. Mako Girls from Atlanta's performing. Syer from Atlanta's performing.
Is the event in Atlanta?
St. Even from Atlanta is performing.
That's dedication.
Papa Don from Queens Lost Boys is performing. Cadillac Raw from Brooklyn is performing. Uh-oh. We got another caller calling in. And Alicia from Connecticut is performing.
All right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Samir. I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Hey, we got Jersey in the building.
The bricks.
What's good, Samir? What you got for us?
My advice is, I know I was on live and I heard what y'all was talking about, and I want to express something off my chest for everybody that's out there. Because you see, for me, like, I respect and tell you the truth, I 100%, well, more than that, I 1,000% agree of what y'all was saying about, you know, for guys who don't have no respect for women, especially for black women that's out there. Because you see, for me, is that me, like, I've been through a lot of situations. Also, I just got out of a relationship. What made it worse for me and what made it hard is that my ex out there, she decided to drop me before we got married and date my best friend.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Yep.
You okay, bro?
Well, not really, because earlier I had on my Facebook that I put out a video expressing on how I really feel. Because really, though, they was trying to really mess with my mind. And you see, the truth is, the thing about me is that I'm living in a shelter. I lost everything. I lost a scholarship to go to UTI, and also an opportunity to leave New Jersey to move into a different state and start a new chapter and a better life out there in the real world. But it turns out that's never going to happen, because really, though, everything got in the way. With my mother, she set me up, almost got me killed. And also, my girlfriend, she killed my children. She got an abortion on my children.
Wow. Sounds like you're going through a lot.
Bro, let me just say this to you, man. And I know, like, obviously, you know, life sometimes is not fair or easy, but you're breathing tonight, which means you got a chance to change that, man.
Absolutely.
You can't let anybody destroy you when you have a chance to win every day. You're breathing, you're alive. There's people out here sick, dying. You got it. You might be in a tough position now, but this doesn't have to be your reality forever.
At all, and don't ever put it out there that you're not gonna ever get it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said, like, you know, I shut everything down from my video. Like, everything that I had, everything that I went through, whatever, I shut everything down. I cut everybody off.
And that's probably a good thing. You might need some time to yourself to just reflect and get yourself together and shut the world out, like, really, because that's just going to bother you more.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. and that's what I'm doing. I'm still going to trade school, so they can help me get. They can help me get where I need to get at. And I want to put this out there for everybody who been down that road and been through a stressful life, and especially for the women out there. I understand y'all pay, but I'm gonna just let y'all know on 100%. Don't let nothing stop you.
Right.
I never let that stop me either. Everybody said that I won't make it, and I won't make it out there in the real world, and I won't be nothing. But I'm gonna prove them wrong.
That's right.
And especially, yeah.
Absolutely. You definitely have my prayers. Thank you for sharing that with us as well.
Stay up, black man.
Yeah. Call us anytime. Thank you. Have a great night.
You know, the one thing about, like, obviously we would lighthearted, but you just never know when people are listening that are going through it, and you know that gain something. So
absolutely, thank you for sharing that.
We could have saved a life tonight.
Absolutely, that's crazy. And just like we were saying, you know, like
that's why you don't play with crazy.
Right, you don't play with people's feelings and people's hearts. You're absolutely right.
Because that brother sounded like he was at a point where he could have did some damage.
Right, and then they wonder when we see them on the news, and we're like, well, why would he do that? Just get another girl. But you never know what's going through somebody's mind.
You never know.
And that's what brings us, you know, that's one of my first things on my our news and gossip tonight. A story that kind of really broke my heart. The Playboy centerfold model who was about 40 years old, and she jumped and killed herself with her 7-year-old son and committed suicide. Yeah. And it's like people were going in and like, oh, how dare her, and why did she kill her son with her? Just, you know, kill yourself, not the baby with you. And everybody had so much judgment. And it's just like, you never know what that woman was going through. She must have really be going through it where she felt like she couldn't even leave her child here.
It's a million stories.
Maybe she really had nobody, you know. Maybe people think because she was a model or she's beautiful that she was 40. Why have a baby at such a late age if you're gonna just kill the baby? It's like he was only 7 years old. She was 47. So you had him at 40. And then people were like, well, why wait that long, have a baby, and then you commit suicide?
At 7 years old, that child is cognizant of what's going on.
Exactly. And I'm a mother too, and I know how this world is, and I lost my mother at 13, and I'm telling you, I kind of feel her. I'm not leaving my kids here either. I'm not leaving my children here. They're for what? I was treated like pure shit. My mother died. Nobody was taking care of me. I had a job at 15 years old because I had nobody to take care of me. I was not being treated right. So I'm not going to leave my kids here to be treated that way. People were only taking me in for the money because they was going to get some Social Security money for taking care of me. My family was fighting for me just for the money and wasn't taking care of me with it. So my mother's turning over in her grave. I'm 13 years old, working at 15 years old. Trying to take care of myself. I would not leave that for my kids.
Right.
But nobody knows what somebody goes through. True. You can't judge people. I don't agree with what she did, but
I want to say this. People go through things not for themselves. Where people fail is when you think it's for you.
Right.
Everything that you've gone through was for someone else. It was for you to be able to tell someone else you've made it through.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why we all go through stuff that can be really messed up.
Yep.
There was a young girl, about 11 years old. She jumped off the roof across the building from my building in Harlem. This is last week in front of everybody at 5:30 in the afternoon. She's told people, there's people leaving this earth really quick. Nowadays, there's people that's taking their own self. That's just become a thing to do. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Right.
But what I feel and I understand is why I'm in the field that I'm in. I'm a semester away from my BA in psychology. I plan on continuing to go forward because we need more people that's relatable. I had this young lady in class, and I wouldn't tell the full story, but as I was talking about my tragedy, and you know my stuff, and I was talking about it, and I was told, and I explained suicide. And I explained suicide. Suicide seems foolish to so many people.
So many.
But there's two doors. There's two doors that's to people that's predestined to it. I can see suicide. A lot of people wouldn't know that unless I say it, but I say it and I can say it. I can see a door that opens and I can see two doors. I see life, I see death. You may not see it when you wake up every day, but I see both doors.
Right.
The only thing about me is that I'm too damn nosy. There's things that I would like to see later on in life. Not that this door doesn't matter to me too, but it's because of that I feel more lucky to be here. You understand? There's things I want. I didn't have my license, my driver's license until last month. I want to know what it feels like to have my first house, not apartment. I've always had an apartment.
Right.
I want to see what my first grandchild look like. There's reasons why I would like to be off this earth, but there's other things that's keeping me here because I'm going to be off this earth one day or not anyway.
But not everybody has
It's the
that.
love,
I don't have to rush.
It's the
And
Radio
that's what
Raheem love hate.
Right.
I love
It's like
you,
if
but
you
when I
just
hate
knew
you.
that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If she would just understood that the next day would have been better. Whatever she
Go
was going
talk to
through that
somebody.
day. Right.
Go
And that's
talk
another
to
thing. A
somebody.
lot of black people don't believe in therapy. They think therapy is not a good thing. It's a waste of time. I don't want to go talk to somebody on their couch.
Mental health
but
is
it's
real.
Needed. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's necessary and
sad.
needed. So it is a sad story. Nobody knows what she was going through. People are very judgmental, but I understand. I never would agree with what she did. But if it was just her and that baby,
I wasn't in that seat of what she was going through.
Right.
And she didn't have someone that she obviously
couldn't talk
enough to talk
Exactly.
to. Because you need to be able to talk. And what happens is that people don't want you to talk about that.
Yep.
As soon as you start talking about, I think I'm a killer. No. It's
Black
going to be
people.
all rainbows and roses. Not just black
Right.
people, period. It's
Right.
going to be rainbows and roses. Instead of saying, that's okay.
Because most folks can't.
It's
they
an
can't
okay
relate
feeling.
to that. Yeah.
And not
It's
only that,
okay.
black
That
people,
happens.
I was raised in a household where we didn't tell our business. We kept it in the household. Everything that
It's a
tragic that happened,
shameful,
we couldn't
prideful
tell. We couldn't go outside the house.
Backlash.
It's like we're taught to keep things in our family. Don't go outside and tell our business to everybody else. So we hold in a lot of stuff. And like that boy was sitting on the phone, you're gonna get to a breaking point. Like she did. She jumped. Like she didn't have somebody to talk to that she could trust.
And she probably grew up in a household where they also told her the same thing, keep your business
Exactly, to
inside the
yourself.
house. But this is what people teach their children and think it's okay. And
It's
they
wrong.
scare them away from therapists. They scare them away from things.
Yes.
And then you got people that say, well, I don't trust therapists because they do this and the third. Then breed therapists.
Right.
I say start breeding the people that you can trust. If you can't trust police, breed the police.
Right.
Get your children into law enforcement.
That's
Let them learn
right.
about the laws and the rules and regulations of the land.
Yeah.
If you want to see doctors and you don't trust Indian doctors
That's
or
right.
Chinese doctors,
Become
breed the
one.
doctor. Do what you got to do.
Good
We used to
point.
have parents that great grandparents used to bust their tail and hump to pay for colleges just so you could go to a Yale, to a Harvard. So you could go, we got to breed these
Now
things.
we just want to get them out of
Right
high
now,
school.
right? Can they make it out of high
Exactly.
school? But we can bred them. We can, if we can't bred this generation coming up, we can bred our grandchildren, the ones that's gonna take care of our children.
Yep.
Like we need to start breeding to breed to better the economy, breed to better the environment, breed to better ourselves as people. But we're not breeding for that. What we're doing is breeding because I want to be mad at her. I want to be mad at you.
Caller. We got so much to go
And
into.
hate the child.
Talking our radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on? I'm calling in to the show.
What's
All
your
right.
name? We can't hear you.
What's going on? I'm calling into the show.
This is Lake Smith.
How are you? What you got for us?
Hey, I just wanted to call in to be on the show.
I just kidding.
Ain't nothing wrong
Goodbye.
with that.
You just wanted to call in to be on the show.
He wants to talk it out.
I want to be part of the show.
Well, were you listening to the show?
I tried to listen in to it, but my phone kept going.
Well, how about you listen and then call back when you got something to say to us on the show?
I think you got to think for you, Grace.
I want to say. I already said what I wanted to say. I called to talk to my girlfriend.
There you go. I knew it. There you got
Who's
something.
your girlfriend?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she know who she is.
Okay.
Oh, that's one of you ladies.
I'm trying to listen
Yeah.
to the show. I might call back if I got some minutes.
All right, you do that. Thank you,
sweet
caller.
you sweet in the buttermilk square.
He must be talking about Reba. I don't know who that is.
He talking about you. He talking about you.
Oh my God. So
Not
moving
me.
on, guys.
He want to ride the stallion.
Hey! You gotta be this tall to ride this ride, okay? We go.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Girl,
Go ahead.
Kev got
Anyway.
jokes. So Another big thing going on in our world today is seems like every celebrity male is getting caught up with some sexual harassment charges. Morgan Freeman is next on the chopping block. Found Cosby guilty. Who turned themselves in just this past weekend? What's his name?
Weinstein.
I mean, what's going on? The funny thing is, I think that this really has been going on forever.
Of course it has.
Forever. For most of these people that have made it, these women, they were doing that.
You can just go watch
They were doing it.
Classic TV or TV Land. You can just watch the old TV shows and the way they acted on TV.
Right.
Smacking women on the ass and go ahead and go get me some coffee. Yeah. I mean, to think that, come on, Morgan Freeman's what, 80? Come on now, to think that didn't happen in the past. So now you're going to wait till this man's 80 years old and kill his legacy? Because they're trying to kill black celebrities' legacies.
They should.
Only reason Cosby started to get issues when Cosby tried to buy NBC. That's when everything started to fall down. When Bill was doing seminars in the project telling people get their credit right, like this sister was saying, get right, they had a problem with that. When Bill represented that show in the 80s, the Cosby Show, where people still today talk about that molded me and, I never saw a different world. Yep. They had a problem with that. When that man tried to buy NBC, wait a minute, you're not going to buy a network. Similar to what we've seen with the NFL and Diddy trying to buy the Panthers. Yeah, so now we're going to dig all that up. Now all the stuff that Harvey Weinstein, what, over 50, 60 women, and powerful men, he's still walking. He's not vilified. Roman Polanski raped a 13-year-old and went to Europe and won an Oscar. But you want to get this 80-year-old man, was he always perfect? Probably not. He probably did that stuff. He's 80 years old. Really? So now you're going to throw an 80-year-old man, put him in counties?
Right.
Come on. So, I mean, I understand. I'm not knocking what he did. If he did it, he did it. He's wrong. I mentioned that on my show. But the reality is that, come on, Hollywood has been that way. The world has been that way.
Really
so, come on. So now you go get Morgan Freeman. Go get him.
Right.
Who's next? Denzel?
Yeah.
They better not come to my.
Well, who's next?
I'm going to set Hollywood on fire.
Think about it. Who's next? Sidney Poitier? Who's next?
I'm coming for him.
Go ahead, Big Daddy.
Here's my thing, though. In Hollywood, there's no secrets.
Right.
Coming for him.
So they know what Cosby's doing.
Of course.
They know what the Weinsteins
For years
doing.
they knew that.
They know what David Geffen's doing. They know what everybody's doing.
That's
but
right.
why are you coming after our brothers?
Right.
Why? Trying to brainwash us to think that we can't be successful?
Exactly.
Always.
We have no way out.
Come on now.
I'm like, Cosby was like our childhood daddy growing up. How you take away that?
Here's the thing, though. Let's be real. In another 30, 40 years, they're going to say everybody was popping Molly. Okay? And it was, listen, back then, think about it. I want you to have this scenario in your head real quick. There was no security. Okay? There was no security. You were a black entertainer. Majority of them had their small stages they was playing on. You had women come to the back because you were popular. You know what I mean? You had drugs around you. People do drugs. Right now, there's a girl sitting somewhere with a guy that's rolling up a blunt and she's only there for the high. You understand? So right now, there's a girl getting ready to hit her knees for a Molly pill. Right now, there's somebody getting ready to pop an E-pill because it was given to her because she wanted it. Not that she wanted the extra stuff that came. And I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is everybody is doing something.
Right.
There's always going to be something. When you have women and men working in an environment, period, there's going to be some. You ever flirted with one of your coworkers? Now you can't even look at them in their face. Can you pass me a pen? Men are so scared to have any kind of conversation or interaction with their female correspondents because they feel like, I'm gonna get hit with the Me Too, and it be allegations, and some of them be falsified. It just be a feeling. I felt he was going to do.
True.
I felt he looked at my boobies too hard.
Oh, I would have been fired.
In the first.
I'm guilty. Call Johnny Cochran from the grave. Help me, brother.
It's a feeling. I felt so. Now we're taking out all of this stuff. But then you have so many bodies of work that has come out of a lot of these people that are being brought down because of their actions at the time.
Right.
And what else are we doing to stop it? Are we just going to constantly keep taking people out, or are we going to start putting in training places? Where's the answer? There got to be a solution. All we finding is problems in people. We got to find the solution.
And that's why we on Talk It Out. Because we are coming to the end of our segment, and I'm a little upset because I still got so much more news and gossip to talk about. But before we get out of here,
Talk
I want
to Big Daddy. Maybe give you more time.
I want to go home.
They say I'm going home. Your time is up.
But like before I go, my last news and gossip topic: Church of Beyonce. Have you guys heard about the church that is using Beyonce songs to use to preach and to praise God in their in their message? Really quickly.
I'm gonna say one word.
Give me your opinion on the Church of Beyonce.
People stop worshiping false gods. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good one, Mike.
Yeah, I agree with that. Stop worshiping false gods.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Rima.
People going to hell anyway. Do what you want. Do what you want. When we all get up there, we gonna all be judged for whatever it is we supposed to be. If that's the case, do what you want. Have fun.
Big Daddy.
Do what you want.
Book of Timothy, 3rd chapter. We're living in perilous times. People are going to be lovers of themselves.
Speak, brother.
Okay, come on, listen. It's already written. Okay, if you believe and you understand it, you know where it's coming from. So I'm not surprised.
You're not? I was shocked. My mouth was to the floor.
Not surprised.
I wonder what Beyonce has to say about this. Like, does she think that's cute? Does she condone it? Does she say like, hey, that's going too far?
She's all right with it because she didn't say nothing about it.
Speak on it, brother. That's
wow.
right.
I was looking for something. Like, did she say anything? I'm sure she got wind of this.
She could do a cease and desist and tell
That's like saying she's God. That's like
correct. She did nothing.
She didn't do nothing.
But you heard what the brother just said, the scripture. So
I don't get it.
Read the book of Timothy. That's all you got to do. 2nd book of Timothy. That's what
you can pull it up on your phone, girl.
Yeah.
Start with chapter 3.
And I love my B, but come on, that's going way too far.
But what does it consist of? What does the church consist of?
They use the
worshiping
songs.
her.
No, they're not worshiping her. You know how like Beyonce, everybody uses her songs for women empowerment. I'm a survivor.
Right.
They use those words and
really?
they relate it to like the Bible. They
well,
are.
We ain't got enough time to get
If
into
you
that.
actually listen to it, I get what they're saying. They're not like saying we're worshiping
They
Beyonce.
reworded the
they're
songs.
not really rewording it either. They're using the word. I mean, the bad words they probably reword, but they're not rewording it
That's
either.
like-
They're using the words.
That's like going to school and telling kids to talk slang.
No.
It is. Oh, instead of reading the Bible,
It's just like,
take the Beyonce verse and use it in biblical
it's just
terms.
like rap gospel music. It's something that people can relate to on their level. They're using just like how they use rap
You
to
don't.
do gospel.
If you go to
It's
church
the
for the
same
right
thing with
reason,
Beyonce
you go to
songs.
church to learn, to
But
get
they-
spiritual
but they're
guidance.
Using her words are powerful.
Her
though.
words ain't spiritual.
But they're using them in a spiritual way. Like,
I don't believe
I'm a
that.
survivor.
In a sense,
I'm
I
a
can
survivor.
understand.
That is kind of you can use that in a
Hey,
spiritual way.
you pay my bills. They got that one too.
I'm a
She's
survivor.
not, but
Yeah, but
people
think about
relate to
this.
her.
Why is it glory
Hold on,
again?
hold on.
Because people relate to Beyonce.
Listen, think
Everybody
about
loves
this.
Beyonce.
Think about this. In order to attract the younger generation, we have to relate to them.
Right.
And in order to relate to them, they recognize Beyonce.
Right.
If I'm gonna play a Beyonce song at my church, and that's gonna keep you from standing on a street corner and you
I'm gonna
coming in
play it.
worshiping, I'm playing
And I'm
Beyonce
gonna play it
today.
with a twist and relate it to the Bible.
Music is music.
It's no different when you guys
But-
with Michael Jackson, whatever he did, y'all was for it. We got a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, you already know DJ Dr. Hollywood. You already know producer of your favorite radio show, Fubu Radio DJ. You already know.
Hey, shameless plug. What's your shameless
You know,
plug?
I gotta do it real quick before you tell me not to.
No, I wouldn't. What's good?
No, chilling. I'm just listening in, and I just wanted to join in and say what's up. You know what I mean? And you know, I was around Oprah a couple of weeks ago, and I felt she harassed me, so I'm about to sue her.
Right. It's the feeling, bro. I love you, bro, but she about to wrap up.
Thank you for calling, caller.
Shout out to DJ
You
Dr.
already know.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I love the
out.
show. I was watching on the live. I love your show, so you already know.
Thank you. Have a good night,
All right.
caller.
You need to have us back.
Okay.
You guys can definitely come back. We gotta wrap it up. We can continue this. Oh my God!
Tonight, baby.
Big Daddy, you ain't going home. Talking on radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Mac 357. What's up?
Shout out to Mac 357. I see
Alright.
Felipe in the building.
Well, hey, Mac 357. What you got for us?
All right. Shout out to my friend, Miss Rima.
Rima.
This is the man that introduced me to radio.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay,
Yeah, I was
she ain't
watching
stopped
you
talking
just now.
since,
I just
right?
wanted to say what's up.
Huh?
I was watching y'all just now, and I just wanted to say what's up.
Well, thank you for showing love.
Tell you the show is dope, and keep it going.
Thank you so much,
That's
caller.
what's up. Thank you.
Have a great night.
Y'all take care.
Hey, Tadil. All right, guys, we definitely got to
Can I get a
wrap it
shameless
up.
plug?
You can definitely get your shameless plug on before we wrap it up.
Before we obviously Non-Fee Lounge every Saturday 10 to 1, iHeartRadio, DSN Network, WR Digital Broadcasting, PA, and a bunch of others. But I also want to talk about my 950 Network and BCW's doing. We're partnering with CBTV, Roku, Hot Noise Entertainment in Atlanta, and we're starting a brand new network in Dumbo, Brooklyn. So we're really excited about that, and that starts June 1.
June 1, Friday.
June 1.
Dope.
Yep.
June 1.
Yeah.
June 1, Mike, you got anything to say?
Oh man, check us out on CBTV, Fight TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, and make sure you join us on June 8th for the next BCW show when BCW presents Summer on Smash. Get your tickets now.
Hey, Rima.
So this is new to everybody, so I'm gonna announce it on your show. Your event is the last event I'm doing for the year. I'm not hosting anything else. You are not going to see Radio Rima anymore after June 9th. I know yours is the 2nd. June 9th, I'm coming out to do something else. One more thing. That's it. I'm shutting it down. I got some things to focus on for the next year.
Hey.
And I wanted to wait to the end to tell you I love you enough to say I decided to walk away about this week. And I didn't want to walk away without my responsibilities still being kept. So I'm responsible only to you right now.
Hey,
So
I
love you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Rima is definitely gonna
I
bring
got
it
some things
on
coming, so-
Saturday for y'all. Get those
Gotta lay
tickets,
low.
the IIA Awards, Independent Image and Artist Awards. Again, it's my way of giving back to my artists. I am not just like a radio show who has an artist on here and you go away, I never see you again. I have a relationship with all my artists. I really
Dope.
believe in them. I feel like they have great talent. I play their music. They support me. I support them.
That's dope.
So it's gonna be a great show. I have 33 awards we're giving away. We're gonna honor
Yes.
a lot of artists and talent. They're coming from Atlanta. They're coming from Jersey. They're coming from Connecticut. They're coming from everywhere for the
New York,
IA
stand
Awards.
up. That's
TalkItOutRadio.com is the website. You can find us on everything to go through TalkItOutRadio.com. Gotta have you guys come back. This was a dope show.
Yeah, I've been waiting for my invite. You've been pushing me
You
off.
stood me up, okay?
Listen, I had a bad cold. You want me cough hacking up on Big Daddy? Throw me out the studio. I start coughing up.
Big Daddy, I always love my Big Daddy up in here, okay?
Shout out to Big Daddy.
iAccess Radio, shout it out. Make sure you guys get those tickets. We'll see you Saturday at the IA Awards, and I'll be back Monday night. This is Talk It Out Radio. Good night.
Peace.
Ow.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. Hey. Shout out to my
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can go crazy at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that Stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need the vent. Or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense.